Oh, breakout room, is it? Is it going to be just me in the breakout room? I'm not going if that's the case.
It was. I've never been given this power. Hello and welcome to episode 11 and the first episode of season 2 of your favourite podcast, Ready, Steady, Chat. Yes, we're back for another series. I know you've missed us. Phalgun and Sanal join me once again on my podcast. No, joking, but we're back. Better than ever. Bigger and better. How are you guys?
Yeah, very well, thanks. I'm happy to be back. I'm happy that we are on season 2.
Yeah.
How about you, Phalgun?
Yes, very happy.
He's
Been a very long time.
Yeah.
Starting season 2 with just as much energy as you had throughout the whole of season 1.
Consistency is key.
Phalgun's energy to this was he messaged us about 20 minutes ago saying, do you want to get this over and done with? That is...
Guys, I've got more important things to do.
He's got something to be, so yeah.
Well, I had a serious thought that I've been saving for a couple
You
of
have,
months.
okay.
Obviously we haven't spoken to each other like this in a while.
Not properly, no.
Yeah, not properly. And I was making some spaghetti the other day, and does anyone know how much spaghetti is the right amount of spaghetti? Or how you go about doing it?
This is literally your fit for.
When I lived, it's a very important
I'm not being
thought.
horrible.
When I lived in Bristol, right, my landlord
I was
provided
carrying on.
food
Okay, yeah.
where you could put a certain amount in and it would tell you how much is suitable for one person.
Yeah.
But I don't have that at home.
Okay.
Consistently, I've got it wrong.
There's an easy solution to this.
What's
you
that?
buy the thing that tells you how much spaghetti is enough for one
The
person.
spoon, but without the spoon, do you guys have that spoon?
No.
I don't make spaghetti.
I had spaghetti bolognese last night.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm 25 and my mum made it for me, so I don't really know. Living my best life.
Do you tell her, the guy, when you go to restaurants, people come along with wine, you say, oh yes, I'll have that much, please. Actually, yeah, reduce a little bit more. Does she show you?
She orders for him.
Yeah. I still order off the children's menu.
He shows his mum what he wants on the menu and she orders it for him.
Ben
I
will
can't-
just have a fruit shoot, thanks.
Hang on though. moving away from me not being mature enough to make my own spaghetti. But we haven't done a podcast for over 2 months. You've said to us, don't worry, I've got something to talk about first up. And your best content is how much is enough spaghetti. We've had 8 weeks to think about something to speak about, and that's where we're starting
It's
from.
an issue that's been on my mind for a couple of days.
You don't have Google? I'm not being horrible. Someone's probably done a YouTube video that for about 15 minutes talking about how much spaghetti is an ample. Surely it's how much what you want, whatever you want. People want different amounts of spaghetti.
Okay, another train of thought.
Okay, brilliant.
Might it be beneficial if we turn off our cameras? Because I saw, it was on the news 2 days ago, that the Stanford study has shown that it's not actually good for you when you're just constantly on Zoom all the time. And it's an unnatural position when we're just staring at each other.
I'm not looking at you. I'm looking at other stuff on my screen now. You're so full of yourself. You know?
That's the effort he puts in the podcast. He's not even listening. It's why he hasn't said anything in the last 2 minutes.
It's like background noise.
Yeah, how much he doesn't want to be here.
He's currently Googling how much is enough spaghetti or enough spaghetti for myself.
There's a really good 5-minute video.
I got to admit though, it is horrible. What I don't like is in lesson is it's unnatural. So like obviously being at uni and everything's on Zoom, you sit there, and I've got to admit, maybe a bit big-headed and a bit arrogant of myself. I look at myself half the time. Do you know what I mean? And you wouldn't normally do that in real life. You wouldn't take a mirror around with you. So seeing you guys don't really bother me. That would normally happen if I met you in a room. But staring at myself, it's uncomfortable. I don't like it.
And it's the fact that when you speak, everyone's eyes are on you, which I guess might be the case in a classroom. Or when you speak...
Wait, do you look the other way?
No,
Where's that come from?
I'm no sheep.
People would be looking at you in a classroom, right?
Yeah.
I guess the equivalent would be you going up to the front and then everyone looking at you.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Because if someone sat to your right or left, you're not going to turn all the way around and look at them.
Yes, exactly.
Or someone sat behind you, turn them all the way around. That would be really awkward.
Yeah. If you're in a room, you generally look at either whoever's standing in the front, or you look around, take it in turns, but you're just seeing everyone.
Yeah, and I think what's weird as well, it highlights you, doesn't it? It's like now we got like the yellow ring around whoever's speaking. So it's like the equivalent if you're on stage and like the spotlight's on you.
Yeah.
So maybe I should do that. When people go back to normal classes, whoever talks, there's like a light in the roof that goes over the person talking.
The only good thing I can think about this is it's kind of making everyone confident over video calls. Like most interviews and stuff, like second stage stuff, is video call, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think I was very nervous before this whole pandemic about video calls. Now I feel kind of okay about them.
Yeah, I do think there is that. I think I didn't even really use it, if I'm honest. I never really someone that used FaceTime or Skype or anything. So I don't think... but I also think that it's a weird one as well, because I think you realise now how many times going out and having like I was thinking, because we're doing like a dissertation type thing, like I would go into like uni for like 10 minutes to speak with this dissertation supervisor and come back home and be like, why didn't I do that over like a video call? But it's ridiculous. I think what the other weird thing is that is like, I suppose the thing I don't like and what I do prefer about going out is like I get out of bed 5 minutes before lesson, just literally put on a shirt on and sit at the camera, and it's so weird.
I have to take a shower before my lessons. It's like ingrained in me now. I cannot
to, but sometimes I just can't be asked.
Put on your Sunday best, Phalgun.
Yeah.
That's why it looks beautiful. For every lesson we have, it looks a wonderful human being.
No one notices I'm wearing the same shirt for a week.
You got any more content for us, Sanal? Any more spaghetti stuff you want to...
Well, no, those are my two thoughts.
Those are your thoughts.
I just have to be constantly thinking of them so I don't forget.
What? You don't forget about...
I've just been thinking, oh, got to talk to them about spaghetti.
Yeah.
Got to ask them about what they think about speaking over camera.
What worries me is you've had 3 months to think over that, so then what we going to get in 2 weeks' time?
Spaghetti, that's it.
It's just spaghetti.
That'll keep the people entertained.
Spaghetti.
Do I have any thoughts?
Yeah.
Not particularly. Not ones that like have rude thoughts. They involve swear words and stuff.
You'd make a really fun date, wouldn't you, Ben?
I would. I generally think I would. I'm not really. I will back myself for this. I generally think I would.
Oh, guys, I'm not big-headed, and I don't carry around the mirror to look at myself. But I would be a fun date.
I would. I'd wine and dine.
Yeah.
I couldn't do the virtual thing though. I'm not sure I could do a virtual date. That'd be weird.
No, this Tinder stuff. Have you seen the new feature, go on a virtual date stuff? I always say no, because it's so awkward. Like Yuvo and stuff, go into random chat rooms. I'm like, ugh. I hate talking to my friends. Why would I talk to random strangers over the internet?
Tinder told me I was struggling last night. It was horrible. It didn't come on and say you're struggling, mate. But it said all I got.
Just give up.
I've never. It did feel a bit like that. I've never seen this before. So I think I'm 25. So I have my age thing on like 23 to 28, and I think I have it on to like 30 miles or something. I don't know. Yeah. So I literally go on it and it says, we've extended your age kind of width and we've increased your distance.
We'll help you out a bit there.
Let's just give this guy a little push.
You go from 0 likes to 1 like. There you go.
So now that the listeners have known us for a whole season, Ben, now they like deserve to get to know us a little bit more.
Yeah.
What's your like go-to line on Tinder?
Because
it's clearly not working. Change it.
I have like cheesy jokes and that's it, but I don't have go-to lines. I've got to get in there first. Struggling with the matches, never mind the actual conversation.
His biggest barrier is women liking him back.
The awkward thing is the super like. I've done that a couple of times, not intentionally as well. And that's an awkward thing. The super like when you're like, it feels like you're a proper creep.
I absolutely hate super like because one, if you give a super like, you look creepy. But if you get it, it's almost always, oh, I did that by accident. I didn't mean to like you.
Oh,
it's pain.
It's painful.
Spain without the S.
Use a screenshot of Phalgun when he's dressed up, ready for his lectures. Gives you any luck.
But yeah. I might move on to the game now, so I'm getting nervous for getting talks about my Tinder.
I can see you start sweating.
And to be fair, I reckon the listeners know this is the best part of the show, and also are probably thinking it's been over 2 months. I've missed Let's Play a Game.
Back to our award-winning game.
Yeah, we'll win an award, so that's why I call it award-winning. I think people think, why does he call it award-winning? Yeah, at some point, yeah. I might have to leave this pod and take it with me somewhere, like Saturday Night TV or something. I could see myself as the new Paddy McGuinness.
Oh, honestly, I'm not big-headed or anything.
I do have a big head, to be fair.
He does have a huge head.
Factually, my head is big. Just before we get on to the game, when I first, a couple of years ago, first met Phalgun, and I'd be in the car with him.
Is this a romantic story?
No,
not romantic.
Before we kissed.
Yeah, yeah. It was days before COVID when you could actually get in a car with other people. And literally, we're going around. It's not exciting at all, but we're going around a corner, and literally, we're parked out, and all I see is him look around my head. He doesn't say anything to me; he just looks around my head, and I got my head's in the way, isn't it? But he went, yeah. So every time though, in the thing, I just see him slyly look out, and I'd never noticed it before. My mum or dad, no one has ever told me. No one's ever made a thing about me having a massive head, but now I'm conscious of it.
You're the son, to be fair, but yeah.
You should just take the seat back as soon as you get in.
You'll have to go all the way.
I think I might as well just get in the back seat.
Or that, yeah.
But then he would look like my Uber drivers. To be fair, the amount of lifts Phalgun has taken me, I probably should. Probably do owe money.
You'd be broke, man. You'd have to pay me thousands.
He may as well be.
Anyway, on to the game.
We were worried the pod would be tame, so I said, why don't we play a game? So now my game needs a name, so I decided to call it Let's Play a Game. Let's play a game.
So, welcome back to Let's Play a Game. You're probably all wondering, what's the game today? What we're going to start off the new series with? Wow, very, very, very exciting game called The Year You Were Born. This game could be played at parties, Zoom quizzes. I don't think we've had enough Zoom quizzes yet. You can play us on a Zoom quiz. So basically, the guys... So now, when were you born?
1998.
You have to think about that. Phalgun 97, wasn't it?
Yes, yeah.
I hope so, because that's what I've done the questions for. I'm going to ask them 5 questions each about the year they were born, so events that happened in the year. Hopefully, they're not tied after 5 questions because I haven't come up with a tiebreaker. But I'll ask them alternately. So I'll ask you one, then Sanal one, and we go like that. Well, actually, as Sanal did win the last series, tried our best not to, but as he did win the last series, do you want to go first or second, Sanal?
Well, I'll go second. Well, ladies first.
Go second. Yeah. So this is where I'll do a bit of time filling now. And I talk about how much you guys have missed Let's Play a Game because I haven't got the document up where I've written all the questions down.
I've missed Let's Play a Game so much.
Season 1.
Have you, Phalgun?
Oh, yeah. The heavily biased game, where the questions are always in favor of Sanal.
Excuse me.
Brings back.
Even the host was shocked at that.
Yeah, even I have. I've tried my best.
He does everything in his power.
Yeah, you carry on that way, Phalgun. I'm turning around.
Have we forgotten what's bigger? Jesus Christ, that was a mess.
That maybe wasn't a highlight. I can't remember what I said, but it was something ridiculous.
What's bigger?
It was like, what's bigger, a dolphin or a pencil or something? But we live and learn. So, Phalgun, you ready?
Yeah, I think so.
1997 was a glorious year in the world because Phalgun Mali was brought into it. But probably more importantly, Phalgun, who became Prime Minister in 1997?
Where's the options at?
Yeah, give us some options.
I'm not getting options.
I'm not gonna know this stuff off my head.
British Prime Minister as well.
I was literally just born.
Yeah, he was literally fresh out of the womb.
But you should know history. You should know.
This wasn't my history. I was in India.
Yeah, but
might be the Prime Minister of India, Phalgun.
No idea. Again, I didn't care. I was just born, so not.
Did you do this? Was this? I didn't know if it was one of the ones on the citizenship test you did, Phalgun.
Yeah, they didn't ask me Prime Minister stuff. They just asked me
the
UK stuff. Yeah.
They've missed out there, haven't they?
Yeah.
You got any idea?
Yes. Can I take this one?
No.
Can I get a point?
Of course, no. He's the whitest man in here.
I was saying no. You're not going to get a point for it, but you can tell me it.
Is it Margaret Thatcher?
No.
Is it?
Okay, just going to stop.
It was before Tony Blair.
No, it was Tony Blair.
Oh, it was Tony Blair?
Yeah. He became Prime Minister in 97. Labour won.
When was
The election in
when was it Margaret Thatcher then?
I don't know. I think she was like, I think there was one in between her and Tony Blair. I think it was like John Major or something.
Oh, that's the name.
Yeah. He might have been in 1997, but he didn't become Prime Minister in 97. So, okay, he's now researching who was the Prime Minister. I'll tell you what, it was such a fun individual. Spaghetti, now we're on to Prime Ministers.
Oh no, I got that terribly, like really, really wrong. That's embarrassingly wrong. Because she was in office in 1979 and 1990. Well, the fact that you didn't correct me there, that's shocking from you, Ben.
You were born here and everything.
To be fair, the mention of Margaret Thatcher makes me nervous.
And you were born before she was Prime Minister.
Yeah. I was not. I was born in 95. Jeez.
You're proper old.
My hairline might say different, but I'm a young man. So that's 0 points for Phalgun. Not good. 1998, first question to Sanal. You ready?
Yes.
I'm hoping this is right because I actually was meant to check this. But anyway, forget about this. Who was the president of the United States that was impeached for perjury and obstruction of justice?
Again, easy questions for Sanal there.
What?
In 98.
Yeah.
Perjury. Might it be in 98? Was it?
I've just realised it started on 19th of December. Say it again.
Bill Clinton.
It was Bill Clinton. I've just realised the process started on the 19th of December, an incredible day in our history because I was born 3 years earlier. So yes, 1 point. So now, are you keeping score?
Yes, absolutely.
I can just see you writing them down. Yeah.
Why wouldn't I be?
He doesn't trust you, Ben.
I think I barely said correct and you had already put it down. Okay, Phalgun.
Yes.
97. Mm-hmm. What was the name of the movie that starred Leonardo DiCaprio? Just released in 99. Yes! Yes, Phalgun.
Easy.
Good.
That's ridiculously easy.
You got a movie question coming later. Okay. So now, this one's a very important question. Okay. Who was named People's Magazine Sexiest Man of the Year in 98?
It wasn't me. That's a clue.
I've got clues for this. Was it A, Harrison Ford, B, Leonardo DiCaprio, C, Brad Pitt, or D, Antonio Banderas?
Well, I don't know who Antonio Banderas is.
Okay.
And, well, Titanic came out in 97.
Yeah, it did.
It must have been super popular around that time. So just based off that, simply based off the last question, I'm going to go with DiCaprio.
Had no bearing whatsoever. It was Harrison Ford. Harrison Ford. So that's no points for you. So after 2 questions each, it's 1-1. How exciting.
Yeah, Harrison Ford. DiCaprio wasn't that big then, was he?
I would have thought.
To be sexiest man.
Yeah, maybe not.
It's interesting you knew that, Phalgun, because your next question is, who was crowned People's Magazine Sexiest Man of the Year in 1997?
Options.
Was it A, Brad Pitt, B, Tom Cruise, C, George Clooney, or D, Will Smith?
George Clooney.
What? I'm not going to be horrible.
Sexy man.
Yeah, out of Brad Pitt, Tom Cruise, or Will Smith, how on earth George Clooney? I've got to admit, that's with the Harrison Ford thing, there seems to be a thing here for this magazine that they did the older gentlemen.
They're older now. Back then, they were in their prime.
Yeah, but surely it's still older than Brad Pitt and Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise was, I don't know.
Are these one of the magazines that you're subscribed to, Ben?
To be fair, I don't actually know what this magazine is. It might even be not a very reputable one. I just kind of Googled it.
Oh, nice cover up. Cool.
Okay. Yeah. Moving on. Swiftly moving on. So after the... oh, no. Hang on. No. Sorry. Carry on. Anyway. So third question for Sanal. I think a big fan of this here will be, who released the single Baby One More Time?
Oh, man. I don't know, man.
No clues for that, because everyone would know that, won't they, Phalgun?
Yes.
Yes. You not got any idea?
You want me to say? Or
yeah.
No.
No.
What, you not got?
I have no idea.
Go on. No points for you, Phalgun, but go on.
Britney Spears.
What a legend! It is Britney Spears.
Hey.
So after 3 questions, it's 2-1 to Phalgun. How could you not know?
No, it's 1-1. I knew this would happen.
Well, no,
Wait,
I've got. Is it?
No, it's not fair. I've been keeping score. Phalgun got DiCaprio, Titanic, right? And he got George Clooney.
Wait, it was George Clooney.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, right. I thought you were joking.
You don't think George Clooney could be?
I hope he doesn't hear this podcast.
No. George Clooney will never come on this podcast now.
George Clooney, you're a sexy man. Moving on.
Yeah, okay. I can't believe you didn't rattle by that. Phalgun.
Yes. Yeah.
The first Harry Potter book was released in 1997. What was it called?
Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone.
Oh, he's got it right. It's on fire.
Bam.
I texted Phalgun before this. Oh, Phalgun, what are your hobbies? Who's your sexiest man?
Yeah, that's the first book I read.
Yeah, what's the first book you read?
Was that actually?
Yeah.
I was reading like James and the Giant Peach and like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
It's sort of taught in English.
No, it was like the first book I read that wasn't an encyclopedia because I had a thing of those. Because they had pretty pictures, I just like go through them again and again.
Hello, darling.
No, because in India there was like
encyclopedias.
Like early 2000s in India there was like
You couldn't move for encyclopedias in India.
no salesmen would go door to door selling encyclopedia in like sets, and I just buy them up and just look at them all day.
How many did you just like hoard encyclopedias?
I had a good dozen, I think.
That's why you are so intelligent.
That's why I know so much random crap.
You've been acquiring knowledge since 97.
You want to be smart? Buy encyclopedias.
Yeah.
That's exactly it.
This one surely. Sanal's got to get back in the game. So it's 3-1 to Phalgun.
Yeah.
Who won the Premier League in 1998?
Oh, man. Do I have a clue?
No.
Are they still a relevant club now?
Oh, so that's a dodgy question to ask. Maybe not
Depends
as
how you
relevant.
describe relevant,
maybe.
I guess.
Maybe what?
Yeah, maybe not as relevant.
I'm torn. Is it Blackburn Rovers?
No.
Is it Newcastle?
No.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm sorry.
I feel bad now because maybe not as relevant was maybe they are more relevant than I think.
What's that?
So I apologise if you are an Arsenal fan.
I was going to say Arsenal. That's the only team I know.
Arsenal.
The hell, Phalgun. I promised you, so now I haven't phoned him up and told him the questions before.
Everything just so fishy.
3-1 to Phalgun. Phalgun, your final question. Which terrestrial TV channel was launched in the UK in 97?
Babe Station.
No, that wasn't until 2001, Sanal. No.
Oh, sorry, right.
The Glorious.
Was it BBC Two?
No. It was Channel 5. Good news for you, Phalgun. It's your 3-1 up. So playing for pride to cut the deficit. So now, what famous war movie starring Tom Hanks was released in 1998?
Oh.
War movie. I don't know, man, because I think of Tom Hanks and I think Forrest Gump.
Well, have you watched Forrest Gump? Because it's not a war movie, is it?
He goes to war, but
there's some elements of war in it.
I was about to say they go to Vietnam, but I wouldn't kind of
is that
class it as a war movie.
Huh? People die.
Let's maybe not get onto the politics of the Vietnam War. Supposed to be a bit of a happy podcast.
You know what? I'm stumped.
I can. Do you want me to take it?
Yeah, go on.
Was it Saving Private Ryan?
It was Saving Private Ryan. So it's 3-1 to Phalgun. Phalgun has won the first game of this series. I think that sets us up nicely. And I will make note of this as well.
I will destroy you this season, Sanal. I promise you.
Ireland absolutely blitzed it. Yeah.
I might just clip that bit where he said I will destroy him, just replay it. So, that was disappointing showing.
Hardcore revision. Nice one, Phalgun.
Hardcore phoning them up and telling him what questions I was going to ask. To be fair, I did say at the start of January, the next one I was going to do was going to be about the year you were born. So he might have.
I don't remember this. Yeah, I've spent the last 2 months just Googling 1997 facts, Ben.
I don't know. Was it in your encyclopedia or something?
It must have been.
Yeah.
You want to close up your game, Ben?
Okay, sorry, not taking that loss.
Let's just move on, all right?
Thank you for joining. Let's play a game this week. Phalgun was our winner.
No one's surprised.
No one's surprised. Okay, so now to that one.
Yes. So final section, here we are. So
we're close to getting to Phalgun's objective, getting over and done with.
A train of thought. Wait, is it train of thought or thought train? A train of thought.
What?
It's a trail. It's a trail. There's no train involved.
Okay.
No, there is train. Train of thought.
I thought it was trail of thought.
Jeez.
It can be either, as long as there's something leading to a thought.
This is intriguing me more than spaghetti. Is it trail or train?
There's something for this called Google.
Okay, you've had a thought anyway.
Yes, I've had a thought because I was speaking with my one of my neighbours.
Yeah.
Distanced, of course. But he was telling me that he's trying to make some money from Twitch.
Yeah.
I like streaming a game called DayZ.
Yeah.
Sounded really cool. And he showed me some like clips on his phone.
Yeah.
And and I thought, wow, that's such an ingenious way of making money just by playing games.
Yeah.
Having fun and speaking to random people around the world and then getting paid for it.
Did you donate to his channel?
No, I'm not, because you have to subscribe, right? Phalgun knows more than me.
You weren't taking in that much.
You can do either, really. You can subscribe or donate.
I was taken into it in the sense that...
Just not enough to separate you and your money.
People people like sit there and watch other people play games.
No, I do it. It's my background noise. I just put on someone's stream and then do my uni work or play my own game and stuff. Just hear someone else talk. You know what I mean?
That's interesting.
Background noise.
I did it a bit last summer. There was a thing, wasn't there, when there was no football, and that a lot of the football clubs, there was like a cup competition where like there would be like people representing the clubs. So I watched a couple of them, but I've never donated to them.
What would they do? Play FIFA?
Yeah, and also there was with the F1 guys, they did the virtual Grand Prix a lot last year. So I was watching like Lando Norris and that do that. But it's like funny with like them, like Lando could literally probably give up being a Formula 1 driver and just make so much money just being on Twitch. It's kind of mental, really.
What was he playing?
Yeah.
For just F1, they were doing like a virtual Grand Prix, but like I was on the stream and there was like crazy the amount of people.
I think Twitch has become like a celebrity's fallback option. So if something happens to the main career,
but it's that
TV,
or OnlyFans, isn't it? Really?
Yeah, basically. Yeah, mine. I'm keeping my OnlyFans option open.
You're still doing well with your OnlyFans, are you, Phalgun?
Yeah.
I am thinking if the job hunt doesn't go well after uni, then OnlyFans may be the way. The problem is, I'm not sure there's that much of a market for slightly chubby, spotty 25-year-old men.
Don't you worry, Ben.
Maybe
I'll buy
niche.
one. I'll buy
My niche market.
I think I saw this on Lad Bible, but someone got expelled from school because their mum was on OnlyFans.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
Yeah,
no, I didn't see her OnlyFans. I saw the story.
Just for research purposes.
I think it was because it was a Christian school.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. I didn't click on it. In horror.
I'm not if I didn't touch it. Click on it.
Good researching, yes.
But with Twitch, right? People can make, I think it's between like up to $3,000 a month.
I've seen people make more.
Yeah.
So Twitch isn't a small thing. It's huge. There's billions and billions in play, right?
Yeah.
Because gaming industry is expanding. But Twitch is definitely a good way to make money. But the thing is, you need to put hours in. Like there's people who stream 8 hours a day, every day.
Yeah.
Because if you don't, people don't resubscribe and you lose out on that money.
Yeah.
So,
can you see people, or is it just voice?
The streamer can choose. You can go either just the gameplay, or people can choose to put your face in the corner and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, well, my neighbor was saying he played for hours, like 12, 13 hours.
Jeez.
People do 24-hour streams and stuff, Yeah. It's a big thing. It helps charity a lot. A lot of charity streams and stuff like that.
That's another thing. They've raised like ridiculous, like millions and millions for charity.
It's crazy, isn't it?
But it just goes to show personality can sell.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
Why am I not a millionaire?
No one likes your personality.
Take it as a sign.
Or your looks up, Andy. By
it could also not sell. There's more of that story.
it's like chunks on YouTube.
Yeah.
I see chunks everywhere on like everything. Today I was watching a video, like Nando's put it out, but it was him and Maya Jama and 2 other people.
Oh yeah.
And they were just chatting, but again, like Chunks was on it.
Yeah.
Just because he's a nice bloke and he's somewhat funny.
We'll get there soon. This podcast will take off. I can feel it.
Yeah, it's coming.
I'd happily have Maya Jama on the podcast. That's all I'm saying. More than George Clooney. More than George Clooney. George Clooney's not coming on there anyway. So now
he's going to fly down just to kick your ass.
There was a link to that though, wasn't there? So now you're taking us. Like, oh no, was that just that was just the end of your bit of talking about ways to make money?
Yeah, well, yeah. What have you got, Ben? what's your
the attitude in that? Yeah, well, if you want to say yours,
if you want to end it there, then it's it.
You put in the chat for us to find weird ways to make money or ingenious ways to make money.
Yeah.
So there was one that I found that said about like you could pay someone to be your friend. I've signed up and trying to search for someone now. But there was also what I thought was a better one was there was a wedding speech writer.
Yeah.
You can pay on Fiverr, you can pay $75 for someone to write a speech about your wife, basically.
Oh, okay.
Someone was paid $700.
Do they get a day or night with your wife to assess what?
No, it's not that kind of thing. It's not that kind of
then
job.
How do they know what kind of woman she is?
Your wife?
I don't know. It is a bit
amazingly in bed, by the way.
It's a bit weird. Like I don't know if they also get invited to the wedding and like they just walk around the rest of the evening going, "That speech, brilliant, wasn't it? Good speech, wasn't it?
Here's my card if you want something similar."
I just don't get.
Networking.
I don't get how you like. Obviously, for marriage and that, there's a bit of commitment, and I just don't get how the line's drawn up. Yeah, not keen on doing the speech for I'm honest. So I could do with someone writing it for me.
Yeah.
So, but yeah,
you might just be stumped for ideas.
Yeah, but it's that. I'm not sure that's a good thing that you're stumped for ideas for something to say about your other half.
There's just so much about this woman, I just can't condense it into a speech.
It's like a politician. Though.
Yeah.
To be fair, I'm not a very creative person. I don't think I could write something.
Hi, wife.
I love you. Be in my life forever. Thank you.
Phalgun, can I have the job of writing the speech for your wedding? I promise you it'll be fine.
Yeah.
I won't say anything offensive.
I don't trust you, but
I love you more than I love my encyclopedias.
I love you more than I love George Clooney.
How much spaghetti is enough for one person?
Yeah, that's the next one.
Since I met you, I don't know because it's 2 people now.
Yeah. I finally worked out what it was enough for one person, and then you come along, and I've now got to factor in another person.
Yeah, again, another potential career to look at if nothing works out.
I've got to admit, this was done as research for obviously the pod, but give it a couple of months, finish the masters at uni, there might be real potential things in this.
Yeah.
Oh, linking to yours, right? For ceremonies and stuff, Ben.
Yeah.
Mine's kind of similar. So professional mourners.
Okay.
Mourners.
Yeah. So
I didn't know if you said moaners or mourners.
Mourners, that's another one probably. I'd pay for that one. But so
someone can moan at my wedding.
So apparently you can hire people to come to your funeral.
Yeah.
And
to come to your one.
Not yours or someone you love.
I was like, I've got to plan this in advance.
No, it's basically they come along and like just stand there and look sad. That's it.
Well, I kind of got that was probably the bit of it.
Yeah.
Man, that's actually so sad on so many levels.
I know you don't have someone. No, apparently it's big in Asia and stuff.
Oh, really?
But it's expanding to the UK, but it's been adapted, so it's not part of the ceremony. People just come and stand there to make it look like there's more people at a funeral than there are.
Well done, Phalgun. Ending the podcast on such a negative note.
I'm just saying I would do it. All I have to do is get a black suit, go stand at someone's grave, and that's it.
It's like you're an extra in a movie set.
Exactly.
It's like
just
you're
look
an
down.
extra.
But this is real life. Someone just passed away.
Except the actor playing dead is not actually an actor playing dead. He's actually dead.
I think out of all of them, I'm definitely heading towards speech writing.
Yeah, well, it's similar. Like what you just said, Phalgun, is similar to like paying for a friend, because you would think like your friends would turn up to your funeral.
Depends on how good of a friend you are.
But do you reckon there is different levels to the paying for the friend bit then? Like they will come to your funeral if you pay go for like the higher pay like premium level is they come to your funeral as well.
And the diamond level you get to sleep with them
for refreshments afterwards.
Yeah. And like the highest level they do everything. They'll write your speech at your wedding as well.
All in one package. And then after when you die they come to your funeral.
It's like an all-inclusive holiday.
By that point, if they're taking on that much commitment in your life, surely they've got to be your friend.
No, but they're making the money, aren't they?
It's all business and all. Don't make this personal.
Wow. Yeah, don't make this personal.
Don't mix business with pleasure. Jeez.
But wow. I'm not sure whether that was a great note to end on, to be fair. But there we go. But then we started with spaghetti, so it's not like the bar was set high, you know what I mean? But anyway, thank you for everyone to listening once again. This time, or this series, we'll be releasing episodes every other week on a Sunday, hopefully. That is the aim. Sanal told me we've got to tell you we're recording on Thursday in case something big happens between us recording and releasing. I'm not sure when we're talking about spaghetti and speech writing how much could happen to change what he said, but he told me to say it anyway. Also, as usual, if you want to follow us, it's at Ready Steady Chat. I think that's the answer, if I'm honest. I haven't checked. We haven't done this bit for ages. But once again, and until next time, thank you for listening. Au revoir.